Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Juby's Tarot, where we do pick a card readings on various topics. And today's topic is going to be what makes people notice you. So how do you stand out? What makes people notice you? We will get messages pertaining to that. And I have 3 cards for you to choose from, starting with pile number 1 is represented by this card. Pile number 2 is represented by this card. And pile number 3 will be represented by this card. And I'll show you them all side by side so you can see. Take your time choosing. The timestamps will be posted in the description box below. Again, that's pile 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, I will meet you at your pile. So, what it does, what it doozy. My pile number 1. If you chose the star card, which denotes success in all ventures. What is going on? This is your reading. What makes you stand out? What makes people notice you? So we're gonna get an energy check-in real quick on what your current energy is. So who am I talking to? My pile number 1s. What is my pile number 1's current energy? For pile number 1, what is their current energy? Okay, you can feel trapped right now. You could be like feeling mentally trapped here, but we all know the 7 of Swords. If you don't, the 8 of Swords. If you don't know about the 8 of Swords, it's really like this girl is blindfolded in the swords, surrounded by the swords, but she can get out of there if she wanted to. She is not actually a victim of her circumstances, is pretty much the message of the card. But she feels trapped, but she moved a certain way. She can set herself free. She can get out of there and stuff like that. So anyways, for my pile number 1, what is her current energy? Is this upright? Take it. Do I want to take it? It was like sideways. Let me flip it. Okay, we'll take it upright. Okay. 5 of Cups. Okay, you could feel like really heavy. Heavy. You could feel pretty heavy right now. So for pile number 1, what makes them stand out? What makes pile number 1 stand out? You got Judgment. What makes pile number 1 noticeable? What makes people notice pile number 1? What makes people notice pile number 1? How do people notice pile number 1? What makes people notice? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, interesting. Bottom deck energy is the 10 of Wands. You could be carrying a lot. Clarify the 8 of Swords. You could be an Aquarius, you don't have to be. Got the Rose, clarifying the 8 of Swords. Clarify the 5 of Cups. You have the Tower. Okay. Alright. Clarify the Judgment. Do you need to talk to somebody? Okay. Clarify the Judgment. Clarify Judgment. Okay, you have the Stork. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Scythe. Okay, clarify the 10 of Wands. Oh, Jesus. You have the Joker, which flew literally across the room. Hold on, let me pause this while you get it. Okay, I had to do a lot of reaching, but I got it. Okay, so you have the Joker clarifying the 10 of Wands, and you have Flames for your bottom deck energy. Okay, wow. Okay. You could be, feeling down, okay? I mean, I'm not seeing any, like, too much of intense cards, but something could have happened where, like, maybe, like, the rug was ripped from underneath you. You didn't know this would happen. It's like you could have, like, lost a job, lost a relationship, lost something that you emotionally invested in, a friendship, something you just emotionally invested in, maybe like if you like have work, like maybe your art got, you know, messed up, or something happened and it can't be undone. It's like it's done, but it was very hurtful to you. And it's like you didn't expect it, but it had to be destroyed. I'm sure there's a better word than destroyed, but it had to have this tower moment because the foundations of it were weak. That's the cause for tower moment, is because there's a weak foundation. You have to rebuild, and everything has to go. Everything has to be cleared out. So yeah, you could be mentally trapped. You could just be very like in your head right now. This isn't like an advice reading. It's just more so checking in like with where you are right now, and you could just be going through a time. You know, you could be going through a time. You could be feeling mentally trapped. Your health could be up and down. You could feel like people might not be able to see beyond your looks if you deal with that whole like, oh, pretty privilege or whatever. Or you can feel like people don't see beyond the surface of what you have to offer, and they don't see your struggles and like what you're going through. Like you could just feel very like objectified by society, or like even your close ones, even not like in a sexual way, but just like you could be seen as like, you could feel like people are seeing you like as like this, like, I don't know, machine, or I don't know, they could just see you as like this delicate thing that can't be, I don't know, I guess like tainted or hurt, or I don't know. It's like you're vulnerable but you're protected. It's like people don't really see how rough you have stuff going on. Like you have these rough edges, you have these like thorns, you have things that you're really going through that people can't begin to understand, probably because, you know, they've never been in your shoes. But that's the thing, they've never been in your shoes. So like I said, this isn't an advice reading, but the Eight of Swords is about self-entrapment through like mental it's like mind, it's like very psychological. It's like you're mentally entrapping yourself. You have an option more than you realize you have an option, and being your authentic self could be like the first step to doing that, showing that side that you might not be proud of, you know, that side that's lost, doesn't know what to do, is hopeless, the side that doesn't have control, doesn't know what to do when things are out of control, or when things are beyond your control, doesn't know how to accept that. It's like you could have like a thing for control, and like you could have had no control over what happened. Like there was no way for you to prevent it, whatever this tower moment was, this loss was. And but you still have so much more. I mean, these cards honestly go hand in hand, because you have like those two cups behind you with the Five of Cups, and the woman with the swords. It's like she can get herself out of there if she wanted to. It's like you have more things to be grateful for. I mean, I want to use that lightly. I'm just saying you have other things that you've invested in that are still there, and it's like they're not gone. You still have other things that are there, and it's like pulling your attention back and like letting what's done be done, to like move your attention to what you have already invested in and is still actually there, because clearly that didn't have a weak foundation. It's like this tower moment knocked down 3 cups, not 5. So you still have 2 cups left. So clearly there are things that are actually working in your life that didn't need to be ripped up and ripped out, because they have strong foundations, and you should acknowledge the work that you're putting in and the emotional work you've been putting into these other 2 things. So yeah, moving on though, that was a little side note, but what makes you noticeable? I feel like when you speak, people jump, you know, like if you say jump, they say how high, you know. It's like you can command the attention. You could be a mother and like your kids could be like very well behaved, or you can be like the leader in your friend group, or like you could be a boss. You can help people move on, move. it's like you get people going, you can get people moving. Like you can be a motivational speaker, a preacher. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, I doubt you'd be a preacher watching this, but I mean, like when I say preacher, I mean you could just like try to like give people like motivational speeches or something, or like words of advice, or like preach to them. My friends always used to tell me that I'm a preacher, because I'm always like giving my 2 cents into everything and trying to make sure people make the best decisions for themselves. But yeah, that's a side note. But yeah, so people could like notice your resilience. Like your resilience could be noticeable. It could be like mildly known that you have family issues. I mean, not outright. I mean, you could have a safe reputation, but like there could be some type of information out there, or something that's plainly obvious that there's like some type of family disappointments or issues based on whatever assumptions people carry, and like when they put the picture together of like you and your family, parents, spouse, siblings, like something is off from an outsider's perspective. And it's like it's like somehow people get the feeling that things are put on your shoulders. And it's like it's made you resilient, though. It's like it's done nothing besides make, it's like you can turn nothing into something, pretty much. Or you can like transmute your disappointment. You can have like a really strong passion for life, and you could really care about what you believe in, which could cause you to carry on more than you can handle sometimes. Not that you can't handle it, but more than like more than you need to. Like you don't need to carry other people's weight, but it's like you could just feel like there's no other option. Like if I'm not gonna do it, it's not gonna get done right. Like if it like it needs to be done right, so I'm gonna do it. Like you could feel like it's kind of like a joke to feel like anybody else can carry it. You can pity people, honestly. I mean, you don't have to pity people, but you could just feel like people cannot handle their issues, and you can come in to help them. These could be like family members, people who are like emotionally dependent on you, or just like put their baggage on you, or like put their ideas onto you. Like you're holding like multiple worldviews. But I don't think that's why, I don't think people notice that about you. I think that's what's motivating the behavior for why people notice. Like you're holding all of this stuff, people don't know that, but like it's what you're showing them is, okay, I'm in charge, pretty much. I'm running things. This is what's going to happen. This is this, that. And it's like you come off very sure of yourself, very confident, and people want to move when you say to, it's like you can like inspire someone to like quit their job or something. Or not saying to do that, but I'm just saying like you could really give people hope and inspiration. And it's so interesting because of how hopeless and in despair that you actually are currently feeling, according to this energy that we picked up on. And people like the only like relatable, I would say relatable, because you could be seen in a high regard by people. They notice you as someone who is just in on a pedestal, like in a hierarchical type of way, or like you have power, you hold a certain amount of power. And the only relatable thing to you that could be possibly seen is when people are like putting the pieces together, like, okay, this is a person, who is their family, okay, that's their family, these are their friends, or these are their siblings. Like there's something that doesn't make sense, or that's missing, or that's off, or odd, or isn't consistent with the other parts of you. It's like the one thorn that people can see. And they feel like it just motivates you that much more to make your own decisions. People feel like you really could think for yourself, and possibly on behalf of others, that you could have a strong influence. And it's like, I don't know, it's like people feel like you've overcome something, specifically when it comes to your family. Like your resilience has helped shaped your luck this far, because people could feel like you make decisions that put you in the right place at the right time. Like you have like, and you just keep getting up and you just keep going and you keep giving out this motivation and this inspiration, and like you have this passion, you won't stop, you'll just keep going. Like it's like David Goggins, what's his name? Don't come for me, y'all. I know he kind of famous, but like that guy who just like runs all the time. He just like runs and runs and runs and runs. He like ran like with like a broken ankle when he was like running the marathon or whatever. That's like the energy this is giving me. And yeah. Well, I know this is giving me? This is giving me Bree Vandekamp. I've been watching Housewives, y'all. Desperate Housewives. Anyway, if you get it, you get it. But I don't know. It's just like it's like you have a lot of power, you know, just in your presence. And like you're very inspirational. Let's see if we can get any more messages for you before I let you go. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So you can feel like you've put yourself in an unlucky situation, as if you caused this. Like you could be blaming yourself for whatever you're currently going through, but you have to understand the Tower moment is going to happen regardless. And how can you know until you know? You can't know until you know. And then when you know, okay? And it's like, you don't know until you know, and then by that time, it doesn't really matter. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, and you'd be surprised where it leads. You're being so called to take your own advice right now, because I feel like this is what you preach. I feel like this is what gets the people going. It gets the people going when you're telling people, you know, surrender to what's happening. I mean, you might not use those words, but you could just like, in a way, tell people to accept where they are and move from there. Like accept it. Like you're still alive. Like life is always up and down. This is just these human emotions, you know, like we have like the way you could just have your own way of saying it, but it's like that's something that you really need to hear right now for yourself. Transformation, your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Yeah, you could yeah, I swear I thought I just saw something. It just freaked me out. Sorry. You could this could have had to do with like a love situation. It doesn't have to though. Whatever you're going through right now. But you have to understand you didn't do anything wrong. Like, you know, like I said, it's not an advice reading. It's not an advice reading, but just like words of encouragement for you. Like you didn't do anything wrong. You're okay. Just like how you would tell other people, life is constantly changing. And that's one constant we can't expect out of life is change, and it's gonna be okay. We have to like make the best of it, which is what you've already been doing thus far, and you'll just have to do it again with this situation. I feel like your relationship with yourself is about to deepen, honestly, because I feel like you really believe in love. And not just romantic, but like for self and like for the planet, possibly for the world. I feel like you could be like a humanitarian to an extent, and I feel like that's why you just want to help, and like especially like your close people, and like you feel like carrying their burdens is like nothing to you, and it's like you could honestly like be a beacon or whatever of hope for a lot of people without you really realizing it. But I feel like this is not really nothing. Like I feel like you'll get through this, whatever this is. You're very strong, passionate, you're resilient as hell. Like you're not gonna stop, and you're gonna keep going, and you're gonna keep winning, and you'll have a couple lessons here and there, but that's just all part of the game of life. And yeah, your power speaks for itself. I mean, your power is noticeable, to make a long story short. Okay, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know how it resonated in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, show me some love. Okay, if you want more personalized reading tailored to your current situation, hit up my Etsy shop. But otherwise, thank you for joining me on YouTube and supporting me. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. All right, pile number 2, if you chose this card, this is going to be your reading on what makes people notice you, or what about you is noticeable, or whatever. What makes you uniquely stand out? What makes you noticeable? What people notice about you? Okay, so pile number 2. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, having a good day, morning, evening, whenever. So we're gonna see what your current energy is right now, just for a little energy check-in, you know, confirmation vibes. So pile number 2, people who are drawn to the broken glass. What is their current energy? Pile number 2, people who are drawn to pile number 2 for this video. What is their current energy? Do we want this? Okay, I think we do. Got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Could be retreating. Retreat. What is pile number 2's current energy, please? Yeah, you're done. You're done. Could be putting a cap on your feelings. Okay. What do people notice about pile number 2? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun. You are my sunshine. Bombing energy, 6 of Cups. Okie dokie. Clarify the Knight of Cups in reverse. There you go. You could be a Scorpio. Could be a Leo. Extra Joker. Clarifying the Knight of Cups in reverse. Clarify the King of Cups in reverse. Could also be a Cancer or a Pisces. The Ring. Don't mind me, y'all. Do not mind me. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You have Lightning in reverse. Clarify the Sun. You have the Rod. Clarify the 6. Sorry, y'all, I had an alarm that went off. Clarify the 6 of Cups. You have the Stork. Bottom energy is the Mountain in reverse. Okay. So, bottom 2. Yeah, you could be really just putting a cap. I mean, you could like be retreating. Like, you could be like emotionally disconnected from somebody that you're already in a relationship with. You could be emotionally disconnected from your job, just from a person in general, from, it doesn't have to be from your job, but I feel like it's from a person, like you're like emotionally disconnected from somebody. You could be in a relationship and emotionally disconnected from somebody that you were potentially gonna do a third party with. We don't condone cheating on this channel, guys. Okay, but I'm not saying that's what you doing, but like, I'm just saying if it's out there, if one of y'all doing that, consult your higher self, okay? But anyways, yeah, there's a lot of ways we can go with this. Yeah, I just feel like at the end of the day, you're in a space where like you're not, you're here for a good time, not a long time. Like you're trying to be like in a more light space. Like you're not out here pouring out your feelings. Like that's just not a thing. And you could just be committed to that. Honestly, it doesn't have to be another person, but you could just be committed to complete emotional, like, it's like, it's gone. Where is it at? I don't know. Yeah, you could be very committed to just I don't know, you could be in a weird space right now. Like, you could have the power to manipulate or hurt somebody, like you're deciding not to. I mean, you shouldn't do that, but I'm saying, like, I don't know. It's like you have to stop emotionally investing in them or something. Because it's like, I feel like it's just not who you are to do the other, like, to take advantage of the situation. So it's like you could be just withdrawn completely. Yeah, you could feel like you're gonna get bad karma with this broken glass that you chose. You could feel like you have to withdraw from something to avoid bad karma because you're committed to something else. And it could be just to yourself and to you being shut off completely from emotional exchange, emotional intimacy with your peers, potential lovers, family. Yeah, but yeah, it could be in that kind of space where you're not a shoulder to cry on. You're not gonna cry on no one's shoulder. It's like you're not really here for emotional connection whatsoever. You could just, like, really just it's just, wow, it's just, that's, I feel like it's for a reason. It's like I can't get invested in this. It's like I can't. You could be married or, like, with somebody who's, like, emotionally manipulative to you, and, like, you could be like, I don't want to be like that person. Like, I don't want to invest in, like, a third party because that would make me just as bad as them or something. I don't know. You could have, like, a moral crisis. But like I said, it doesn't have to be your situation. It's just something like you're committed to something. If it's not a person, it's just like you're committed to this masking type of situation where you're just not going to show your emotions at all. And it's like you have to retreat because of that. If not, otherwise retreating because you're committed to a person. And yeah, it could be even, like, silly. You could feel like you're silly for, I don't know, for even thinking of entertaining something or, like, somebody. You could just be feeling silly. We'll move on because I don't know what y'all got going on. I don't know what y'all got going on. Okay, let's move on. What makes you noticeable? mm. Mm. You could just be really you could be secretive. You could be very secretive, especially, like, with your emotions, but, like, with your finances too. Like, no one really knows. Like, people couldn't guess if you were, like, rich or poor. Like, they really don't know. It's like, what is this? And it's not shocking though. It's like it's normal. People figure really quickly that it's normal for you to be withdrawn. Like, it's noticeable that you're withdrawn. And that you like, it's very, it's like, I know there's more to that person, that it's, it's, which can be said for every person subjectively, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes you just, like, come across that one person, or, like, if you have to think of a movie, then there's, like, that one person with, like, a whole other situation going on that you'd never be able to guess. Sometimes people's faces really do match the lives that they live, okay? Sometimes people are predictable. Nothing wrong with being predictable, but I feel like that's just definitely not you. Like, you would never guess. But it's not shocking. It's like, because that's not the only thing that you're withdrawn about. Like, you're withdrawn, like, maybe about, like, your career, how you make your money, what you emotionally invest in, who you're connected to, where you work, And it's like, it's to be known. Like, people know not to ask you questions. And they know not to ask you for anything. Like, I feel like it's like, don't ask me. Don't bother me. Like, you know? It's like, you don't want to be bothered. Whoa. Just take it easy, man. But you could also just seem very happy. You could seem very happy. Like, I don't know what you got going on. I don't know, you could be very happy. You could have overcome a loss or overcome like family issues, and if not that, you could be having to put on a bright face because of family issues. You could be dealing with like some family issues, or it's because of the family issues that you dealt with. It could be from how you were raised, or just like situations you've been in when it comes to your family, or like losses that you might have had that contribute to like the radiance that you bring in. And I feel like that all comes down to like suppressing your emotions, being withdrawn, not being too invested in other people's business, people not being too invested in your business. It's like it's like you're just very private, but like you're very happy. It's like a happy private life, but it's like you could just be very radiant, and it's like such a paradox, because you'd be like so warm and inviting, yet very withdrawn, and like it's like, don't ask, you know, like don't ask, don't get too close, like the sun, you know, don't get too close, don't be around me too long, you don't get burned. Not saying that you're gonna burn them, but like, or do something wrong to them, but it's just like, maybe you feel like people can't like handle the entirety of who you are, because even this like single part of like your radiance is overwhelming enough, and it's like you come with so much more than that. You could be a very layered, complex person, and I feel like you can let your walls down and like be like the most reciprocal, compromising type of person who like is just very giving. And well, you could like even like change residences for somebody, or move somebody into your home, or just you could just be very, when you let those walls down. But it's like, for like people just like to notice, what they notice is that you're just very, very happy being private. And it can come, they might not know this, but it can come from a place of something you had to use to cope with family stress or some sort of loss that you might have had. Interesting stuff. Why are you so secretive? You could tell me. Whisper it. Let me know. Let me see them skeletons. I want to know. What are your secrets? You probably got the best secrets. Like this pile, you got the best secrets. Like I would just listen to the tea. You got the tea. It's piping. It's piping. Playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Bottom deck energy. If you can do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. You could just be like a big old puppy, you know? But you can be intimidating, you know? Because you're just so withdrawn. But yet you're so, like, warm and, like, sunshiny and, like, rainbows. But it's also just, like, I don't know. It's to an extent. And like I said, you could feel like you're silly. Like, in, like, the state you're in right now, you could just feel like you're silly for even considering and, like, going towards something emotional. Like, you could just feel like, you could be like laughing at yourself, because you could feel like you're crossing your own boundary that you know you're not comfortable with, and it's like you had to like retreat. I don't know what the situation is, but you could have just had to retreat from something emotionally, and just feeling like it's a silly situation to begin with. Like, you could just be like, you know, practicing just like laughing at yourself, or just like making like that humor out of the situation, to just be like, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking or something. But you could like laughing, you could like really like to laugh. Yeah, like I said earlier, you're here for a good time, not a long time. I feel like you're here to just have fun. You're not here to get into the business, to get into venting, to getting people to tell you their problems, for you to tell you your problems, for you to talk about work and what's going on here and what's going on over there. But yet you're here to be present and to bring the vibes and to have fun, like to be joyful, to be vibing. We're vibing, like we're chilling. Like no need for all of the, you know, indecency of invasion of privacy or whatever. It's like you could be just very, very private. And those who you do share with, it's like it could be very strongly, it could be like a strong love. You could like have like a very rich love life for like the loves you did have or whatever. I feel like you really do yearn for connection, but I feel like you yearn for like specific connection, like somebody specific, very specific. Whether that's a specific friend, and then like if it's for a lover, it's a specific lover. It's like you have specifics in each category. It's very specific. It has to be this person, because you could be quite just intolerant of sharing deeper parts of yourself with somebody who isn't worthy. You can be very protective of yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. And it could come from like childhood too, like, or just like family issues that happened recently. It doesn't have to be from childhood, but or just like a loss that you had, where it's just like, I'm just gonna put on this smile and you're not gonna know anything, and I'm not gonna tell you, and let's just worry about the vibes. And it's like, I don't know, you're just so joyful and pleasant, and it's kind of nice that people don't have to worry about getting into, you know, trauma dumping or like emotional baggage with you. But it also leaves people curious, but it's also it's just not a surprise. It's just who you are. You could be just, it's just not your cup of tea, you know? But you know how to spread light and joy still. It's not like you're like a bitter, envious person or anything. Oh, Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Like the video if you want. Leave me a comment. I would appreciate it if you let me know how it resonated. Subscribe if you're not already. Shout out to you if you are subscribed. If you want a more personalized reading tailored to your situation, in the description box you will find my Etsy shop. Hit me up there. We can connect. But until then, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me on YouTube. I love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Pile number 3, if you chose this card, this is going to be your reading. What is up, y'all? Okay, today the reading is going to be about what makes you noticeable, what makes you stand out. Okay, what do people notice about you? And we're going to get a little energy check-in real quick, just to see where you're at right now, like what your current energy is, so you can get confirmation on that. Make sure you found the right pile. No worries if you didn't, you know. Always other piles to choose from, other videos, you know. But yeah, with that being said, pile number 3, hope you're doing well today. And let's see, what is pile number 3's current energy? Those who chose the children, which signify friendly disposition, gentleness. For my pile number 3, please, what is their current energy? Those who were drawn to the children, my pile number 3. For pile number 3, what is their current energy? What is their current energy? Okay, got the 9 of Pentacles. I can do bad all by myself. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let me convince you to stay on this reading, okay? You're passing everything up. All right. what people notice about my... Yo, where are you going? Don't leave the video. Listen, I'm just playing, but damn, y'all passing everybody up. Okay, what do I gotta do to keep you here? What do I gotta do? Because you're on a roll. She's ready to leave. Where are you going? Where are you going? Clarify Nine of Pentacles. Where are y'all going? Oh, you said I don't. This is all hard work and dedication. This ain't luck. Clarify the Four of Cups. You is not playing. Let me hurry up and get these cards out before you click off somewhere. Clarify the Six of Swords. What the fuck? Like, what is going on? Where are you going? Like, why is that what people notice about you? Is that you're leaving? Shit, I noticed it about you. Just now. Clarify the Page of Wands in reverse. You got a Star. Clarify the Two of Swords in reverse. You got the Rider. I feel like y'all strict. I don't know. Bomb deck energy is the Mirror. Broken Glass. Okay, so I feel like your current energy is like you're in boss bitch mode, right? Like you're in boss dude mode if you're a guy, whatever. Like you're just in your boss, okay? You're in your boss, you're independent, okay? You got your coin, comfortable, money could be right now. Could have like you could work your job, long hours, you could invest like in your business, you could like really put hard work into what you do, and you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. Like you're admiring what you're building for yourself. You could be in a state of just admiring what you've built for yourself, appreciating what is to come, and like you know that it's not done yet, but it will be, and you have a strong foundation to work with. You have a steady, strong. It's like you're confident in the longevity of something, but you still need that pentacle, that last pentacle or whatever. So I feel like you're in the energy of passing shit up. Like you're passing up offers. You're passing up whether it's jobs, people, places. It's like you're done. Friendships. Just opportunities to invest emotionally. You're being very, very careful with that. And you're just like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want it. I don't want it. The universe could be offering you an emotional opportunity, and you could just not be seeing it. You could not want to lose your independence. You know. You could be happy. Okay, you could already be happy, and that's why you're passing it up, but you're being encouraged to do that. You know, you would use your own discernment regarding if you should take it up or not, but because you know what's meant for you can't miss you. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you're not able to apply your discernment because you're just passing up everything in general anyway. You could just be passing things up, like without even considering the terms and conditions. Because there might be some terms you could get with, you know, you might like some of the conditions with certain offers. You might not, but at least check and see. Like at least open the box of the packaging before you tell the mailman, take it away. I don't even want to know what's in the box because I don't want it. It's like, okay, well, look inside. Look inside. Look at the contents. Okay. I mean, this isn't an advice reading. See, there go me always trying to give my advice. Let me stop. But I will say, you're just turning down offers right now. Like you're not here for it. You're not here for it. You're very happy, comfortable, and I feel like you're very self-reliant, and that's the biggest thing. Like with this safe space that you're in, because everything like you have to show. Like you have to show for it. Like you're able to show for what you've worked for. It's like, I did this, I made this happen. It was me. It was me. I did it. I made it happen. Yeah. So, moving on. What makes you noticeable? You're gone. I mean, like lightning. Bow. I mean, it could like shock people. It's like, wasn't I just talking to this person? Where are they? Like, where do they go? Do they go to the bathroom? It's like you do like the Irish leave or whatever, the Irish exit. I don't know. I don't know what the saying is, but you just leave unannounced, just like slip out. Like you're just gone, and people are like, where the fuck did that person go? Or people could just like be surprised when you do leave. You could just like randomly quit your job like on a Tuesday afternoon. Like, okay, what the fuck was that about? Like, no warning. You could have just been bonding with your boss the day before and like laughing it up with your coworkers, and then you could have brought in something to the potluck, and then next day you're like, yeah, I'm good, I'm done. And it's like, what the fuck was that about? Where are you going? People could feel like you're like, people could feel like, people could notice that you are following something. You could be like a fixed sign, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, but you don't have to be. But you could have a lot of this. You could be stubborn. People could notice that you're stubbornly trying to pursue something. You are pursuing this thing, and you have not much time to waste. It's like you are very much pursuing something stubbornly, like to the point where you don't want to like learn new things. Like people could like try to offer you different job insight, different perspectives. Oh, maybe you could do this, maybe you could do that, and you're like, no, nope, 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 nope. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm focused. I'm focused, man. And it's like, okay, I mean, back off, because you're like, listen, I will leave. I will leave. Okay, if you don't leave me alone, stop giving me all these offers and of these random things that I don't want. Okay, because I will get up and I'll walk out. I will leave. Stop. You know, like, it's like, dang. I mean, the Queen of Swords ain't out here. I don't think you just like cut people off, but like, you will just leave. Like, you'll just like move. And like, you're like, your friends are like, well, thanks for letting us know. I mean, where are you? Where are you at? Like, what city are you in? Where are you going? And you could feel like this is karmic, like whatever you're meant to do. It's like there is no choice, and that's like the good news about it. I feel like you feel relieved. I feel like you feel like you have a purpose, and it's like relieving to know that. And it's karmic. It's like you have to do this, and you could be doing this for your children or for your future children. You could feel like it, like you really want to make sure that this thing works out for like, whether it's for a legacy or for being able to provide for your children materially, financially, being able to have that comfort. Let's see if we can get some more messages, if you didn't leave already. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. It is important right now to take a step back, spend time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. People could like notice your independence. They could notice that you're just independent and you're focused. You're independent, focused, and ready to go. You're ready to go. Like, it's like, we're here and now let's go. Like that's like, you're ready to go. Bottom deck, we got deep in your heart. You already know the answer. Do what feels right. I feel like that's what you're doing. Like, you're doing what feels right to you. You feel like you have a calling or a reason. Like you feel like children are a part of the reason why you're here. You could want to help children. You could feel like part of your purpose is giving life or raising life. And you could want to pass down your values, especially like the working hard. You could really believe in working hard and not getting handouts or things like that. You could really believe in that. And you could just be trying to build something very, very huge, very, very big. And you're still a beginner, even though you've already seen success. And it's like you haven't even really tapped into it yet. Like you've only scratched the surface barely. And I feel like you feel good on this path. You feel good turning down these offers. I feel like it's natural for you. You could be waiting for somebody specific right now in terms of not how people notice you, but just like your current energy. You're feeling independent. You're looking at what you've built for yourself. You're not accepting subpar, whatever. Like, you're not accepting the bare minimum. you're not accepting anything. You're just like turning down everything. Like you're just intolerant to other people right now or other offers, especially when it comes to emotionally investing or connecting. And I feel like you could be waiting for somebody specific that you're at a distance from, that isn't here with us, or you can feel like you're manifesting somebody very specific too. And it's like, no, like back to that mailman analogy, it's like, no, I don't need to look inside the box, because the thing that I want wouldn't have a box shaped like that. It would be way bigger, and it would be way heavier, and it would like, so I don't even have to open the box because I already know that I don't want it. It's like, okay, backing away slowly. But yeah, I feel like you know what to do, you know what's right. You're very focused. You're very, very focused. The precision is crazy. It's like you're not letting your out of your sight. It's like you're not letting it move. It's like, you ever just like have to like follow something with your eyes, like a fly. Like you got the fly swat, and you're just like, that's like you for like decades. It's like you're not. It's like you can't. It's like you're locked in. You're locked in on this fly or whatever. It's like you're locked in. I feel like you can persevere. That's the one thing about fixed signs, the Leos, the Aquarius, these Scorpios, Taurus. It's represents like the middle of the season. Like you strive, you go. It's like the resilience, the stubbornness, and it's you go. It's like you just keep going. You just keep going. You make it through. You push through. And this is like something you can take years and years and years and years working on and investing in and not losing focus of it. And it's like you will sacrifice any other opportunity to make sure you accomplish this like calling that you feel like you might be having, or that you are having. Okay, so that's what I have for plan number 3. Let me know if that resonated. I know I was picking on y'all a little bit, but you know, I'm just joking. But hope you like the reading. Okay, let me know how it resonated in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're not already. If you are subscribed, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much. If you want a more personalized reading tailored to your specific situation, I have my Etsy shop down below. Click that to link in with me. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here, supporting me here on YouTube. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.